Moo. Welcome back, cows. It's your favorite vamp cow back at it again with another React, Andy. Today, the world's most famous Redditor is apparently in trouble. I wonder, did he speak an opinion of his own for once? Or did he repeat Reddit's opinion and get in trouble for it? Let's find out.
Zero, Moist Critical's getting a lot of heat. In a recent clip that was posted to Twitter, I see people from like all over the spectrums of the internet just criticizing the guy for this.
Oh boy, I wonder how dangerous of an opinion it was. How dastardly was it? How terrible, despicable, awful was it? What did he say to get attacked by all sides?
The clip is about AI data centers and goes on for just about 3 minutes. And we'll play the clip in a moment.
That's a long clip. Clips are usually slipping around like a minute, aren't they? But okay.
Here's a couple examples of some of the discourse that this has sparked. You can see Archcast had written, "This is the new 5G causes cancer thing, where water used for cooling purposes is somehow tainted by the process." On the other side of the spectrum, you've got people like Taylor Lorenz, journalist from Washington Post, or I should say previously, I believe. I forget all the lore there. But anyways, Taylor says, people are getting sick more frequently in large part because we have allowed an extremely damaging neuroinvasive virus that harms every single organ in the body to spread unmitigated at pandemic levels while our healthcare systems crumble. Healthcare system crumbles.
Wait, what? People are getting sick more frequently in large part because we have allowed an extremely damaging neuroinvasion virus that harms every single organ in our body. What does that even mean? Would you like to give the thing a name so we can actually understand what you're talking about instead of just talking in vague terms? This is like the moment where you should actually, like, you know, not generalize and put a, you know, flat statement on whatever he's talking about. To spread unmitigated at pandemic levels while our healthcare system crumbles. What are you talking about? You want to give us something to work with?
But sure, let's blame data centers. In the meantime, the clip of Charlie talking about all of this seems to be pending a community note. Let's check out what the pending note says. Data centers use water mainly for evaporative cooling, which consumes it without hoarding or diverting it to provide contaminated quote-unquote sludge runoff to public supplies. And there is no evidence this causes widespread increased sickness.
No, but you don't understand. Everyone that has a data center around them, their water gets worse. That means it's getting polluted. Totally. That doesn't mean that, like, the water that you're getting is just worse because the data centers are using it up. I mean, is that really what we just need? Is that Moist Critical said, like, the slightly wrong thing? I mean, it is true that people that are around data centers, they do have, like, worse water, whether or not the data center is polluting the water or the water is, well, you're just getting the worst version of the water in the area because the data center is taking it all up. It's like, okay. I mean, either way, data centers are just bad, but all right.
With all that context, let's play some of the clip that is captioned, "Moist Critical comes out strongly against data centers in recent video and ponders if they're making people sicker due to hoarding clean water."
I mean, there's plenty of reasons to not like data centers. Having a data center right around you, other than the fact that it supposedly, like, pollutes the water, or they absorb all the water and you only get, like, the bad water left in the area. It also just increases, like, your electricity bill by, like, 3 or 4 times because, well, our government sucks ass and we don't punish, like, corporations, or we don't charge corporations their fair due of money that they deserve. So, because the data center is using a whole bunch of electricity and power, that's going to people that are just living around it for whatever reason. Instead of, you know, actually charging the data center itself for causing all of that, but the reason for that is, well, you know, because of electric companies are stupid. They just charge people based upon, like, how much money a grid area is using up. But again, though, some government intervention would be nice to, you know, mandate that if a data center exists in your area, it's not going to increase the price for everybody in the area. It's just going to, you know, the data center is going to have to, like, I feel like it should be the other way around. The data center, if they're building somewhere, anywhere, they should be the ones that are paying, like, more. Like, your bill as a consumer should go down because, again, only reason more is being taken up is because of them, and they should just pay their share. Not everyone in the area should be suffering repercussions of something that they didn't even do.
legitimately, AI data centers are actually the boogeyman. They are just a scourge on this planet and a stain on civilized society. They are these behemoths that require all infrastructure to be changed to suit their gluttony, to satiate their insatiable appetite.
So really, this is the Reddit man's opinion that's bad. I don't know. I don't disagree with them.
And doing so just pillages communities while seeing basically no benefit beyond the temporary jobs they use to build them. It is bad.
Yeah. Like, data centers don't give people in the area jobs. They quite literally just make, if anything, provably, they just make everybody in the area have to pay more for their electricity. Because electric companies are stupid and they charge people based upon a grid and how much that gray area is using.
For them. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I've been getting pretty conspiratorial on AI data centers recently, so I want to share a bit of the crack pipe I've been hitting in that regard, so get your tinfoil condoms ready. I was reading something that someone was sharing about, like, when an AI data center came through and the impact it had on their water, because that's a very common thing. And I've just really been toying around with this idea, and I've seen other people kind of talk about it occasionally as well, and I'm not fully bought into it hook, line, and sinker, but it's an interesting theory, a little game theory. What if the reason there's been seemingly so much more sickness, like, it feels like people are getting sick more frequently now, and a wide variety of illnesses just seem more common now. What if
no, yeah,
AI data centers are
we'll
hoarding
go.
all the clean water, because obviously they are gluttonous, like they are so thirsty with an
Oh, so he's just spin out of his ass. He just thinks that they're holding the clean water. I mean, that's not completely incorrect. There is some credibility to that statement. But here's the thing, Reddit man. You have to keep in mind immigrants. Here's the funny thing. Apparently, in India specifically, they have to be taught that H in the English alphabet stands for hand washing, because people in India, for whatever reason, they don't wash their hands. Actually, it's just a normal thing for immigrants in general that don't wash their hands. Also, have you seen any like videos talking about like Indians in general where they shit in like their own river? They drink from their own river, and then like a week or two later, they like get game in it because of all the pollution, all the trash, all the videos of Indians that are just like tossing garbage into the water. That could also be a part of the pollution, too. I don't know, hey, that's just my different viewpoint, though. Who's to say who's the right one?
Unquenchable thirst. What if all the clean water is being diverted to the AI data centers, and the normal civilians are just getting the sludge, runoff, polluted, contaminated garbage water in their tap and everything? I don't think it's unrealistic. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility here.
Neither do I, but also, Indians, immigrants, they are very unhygienic. Like, very specifically, very specifically Indians, Muslims, yeah. Those are like the two main groups that are like coming over in mass, and they're also coming over with all their problems. Like, they're not leaving their problems behind. They're bringing their problems with them. The problems that they created themselves.
Like, again, there are plenty of examples of, even recently when I talked about where an AI data center was like, oh, whoops-a-daisy, it looks like we were taking all of the residents' water, like significantly more than we told you guys we were. Whoops, it was like a rounding error. We took like so much more water than we thought because they got caught red-handed doing so. So they're like, oh yeah, we looked into it. We took way too much water. Sorry. Here.
Yeah, and then the government was just like, okay, you owe the citizens. Actually, don't even owe the citizens. You owe the state like $200,000. Meanwhile, they're like a $300 million company.
I'll give you guys some more back. Trickling it down. So, like, what if they are using all the clean water and you're just getting trash poopy water? Just absolute shit water. Like,
I can't believe this is, like, the opinion that's getting this guy, like, canceled. It's really not that... It's not that bad. It's not that deep. This is, like, a pretty valid take.
Like, maybe. Of course, I have no evidence to back that up, other than just my own observations and my own little wacky ideas, but I don't know.
I mean, haven't there been, like, plenty of news stations and plenty of like independent journalists that have also said the exact same thing based upon their findings? And people that live next to data centers, haven't they also anecdotally said that they just have worse water now ever since they had a data center built near them? You know, why didn't he just look this up? Do data centers pollute water? It's literally the first result. Yes, data centers can pollute local water systems, according to Google Gemini. Excess liquid drained from cooling systems contains biocides to prevent bacteria and algae, and phosphates to inhibit corrosion at a scale of, what? Okay, Jim. Okay, they have chemical discharges, heavy metal degradation, trace amounts of copper, zinc, and sometimes lead can leach into the water as the metal components of the cooling systems degrade over time. Thermal pollution, trace amount of copper, zinc, and sometimes lead can leach into the water as the metal components of the cooling system. All right, you already said. Oh, I already read that. Discharging water that has absorbed high amounts of heat back into local streams or reservoirs can radically alter aquatic ecosystems and decrease oxygen levels. Yeah. I mean, bro could have just said that he, like, looked it up, and aren't there plenty of articles about it? Myth versus reality, Florida water pollution. Yes, data centers consume water and can impact local supplies. I mean, again, more than anything, they just take up a lot of water, and then they just leave behind, like, the bad water. That's what I was saying. It seems like both is true, that data centers can pollute the water, but they also just leave behind the bad water.
They are evil enough to do that, no doubt in my mind. So who knows? Just something fun to play with as a little thought to kick around, I think. Just wanted to share that, because I fucking hate data centers. I am a D1 AI data center hater, so maybe I'm a bit blindness by my madness on the whole thing.
Unfortunately, I don't think data centers are going to go anywhere. You can hate them all you want, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to go anywhere. Only way they would go somewhere, only way they would go away is if the government actually, like, forced them to pay their proper dues. Even though they would just be built less. And that'd be about it. They would still exist. Unfortunately, buddy, AI is the future, whether we like it or not. Unless we have, like, the AI revolution happen. Unless we have an AI revolution happen, like Warhammer 40,000, where AI almost takes over, and then we decide to completely scrap the idea altogether after we barely make it out. AI is here to stay.
But genuinely,
which is entirely possible, dude. That probably will happen. I don't know if it'll happen in my lifetime, but it probably will.
That clip did come from a 21-minute long video posted 17 hours ago titled "No."
21 minutes? Bro yapped about that for 20 minutes? How can anyone watch that?
Voice.
Okay.
So Charlie's certainly got more to say than what's depicted in that clip. Nevertheless, as mentioned, I'm...
Alright, he did say he has more to say, so that's fair. I'm also biased against him because he's the Reddit man.
Talking about the discourse that clip has started on social media, which is to say, don't misconstrue this video as me supporting or being against AI data centers. The fact of the matter is, it's a topic I'm not that familiar with, not that educated on, so I don't have much of an opinion on it at the moment. Let's get back to what other people are saying about it. We'll just go right to the...
You can be completely against them. You can say you don't like them, like me. I'm not saying I'm against them, but I say I dislike them. But the fact is that they're just here to stay. I don't see them going away anytime soon. So you just kind of have to, like, deal with the repercussions of their existence.
Quote tweets and see which ones pop up first, and scroll down. Take a look at a few of these, starting with argument by quote, I don't think it's unrealistic, unquote. Do you have any evidence AI data centers are taking all the clean water and making people sick? Or then we got this one that says, is bro retarded? And this one that says,
did any of these people look up anything on Google Gemini? You know, here, how about this? Here, let's open up Grok and ChatGPT. Sorry, I'm eating. I got hungry. I made food. I wasn't really hungry for all of it, and then I got hungry while I started doing this. Here, let's ask Grok. Let's ask ChatGPT. Sure, well, let's see. Let's see what 3 different AI services say. ChatGPT, yes. Grok, yes. Did any of these people look up anything? They're retarded. They're retarded. It's really that simple. You're retarded, bro. All I had to do was go to 3 different AIs, ask the same question. Every single one says yes. Every single one gets their information a different way. And yet they all get the same conclusion. With almost the same bullet points. What idiots.
Hard to listen to this without thinking, quote unquote, mass psychosis event. And we already got that
okay,
one.
Buddy.
Continuing, we have this.
You can just tell these are, like, AI bros that believe replacing their entire life with AI will make their life better. I think there's parts where you can replace with AI, but you shouldn't replace your entire, like, life with AI. Like, for instance, again, I just need a bullet point information. What I do, I ask 3 different AIs. Wonderful, great. Do I have it writing my book for me? No. Do I have it writing essays for me? No. Do I have it making art for me? If the art is, well, if I'm making slop, quite honestly, if I'm making React Andy slop, I'll make it art for me. But if I'm actually gonna, like, if I actually, like, care about whatever it is, I'm gonna have a human do it.
This response that reads, man whose entire career depends upon the existence of data centers sends new message over those same data centers, warning people of the evil of the data center. I'm looking for some positive comments to give you some duality, but as you can see, just by scrolling over and over, there isn't much. And by much, I mean...
I can't believe there's not that many positive comments. He's literally... He's right. He's right. Yes, AI data center... Wow, I can't speak. AI data centers give you bad water if you live near them.
Doing all the scrolling. I'm not like, reading all this. It's going kind of quick, but yeah. However, on his video itself, there does seem to be more positive reception there, with comments such as stealing...
Well, of course, it's his YouTube video. Of course, you can have more positive reception.
From business equals theft, stealing from poor people equals business, and other comments talking about, taking these centers down in various ways. Lastly, plot twist.
I mean, we would love to, but unless you want to be a criminal for the rest of your life, get sent to prison for, like, destroying property, it's really never going to happen. Unless you go into local politics, in which case, good luck with that. I hope you have lots of free time and lots of willpower to stick around in that hellhole. Well, I'm going to call that the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the Hairhaze video here covering this. A link in the description. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe here. Tell me what you think. I mean, what's there really to think, though? I mean, Reddit man was right, and he didn't even redo any basic research. I just had, like, kind of remembered some stuff in my hand, and but I did the basic research, and research says yes. Anyways, I'll see you vamp cows next time. I feast upon my next victim.
Did you enjoy that video? Did you hate it? Well, be sure to like, dislike, comment, and subscribe if you want to see my next wonky slosh take.